I remember and I marvel at the significant journeys that so many of you have taken in your English studies in particular, and that's what I'm going to talk about mostly as an English teacher. I can only mention a few names that come to mind at this time, otherwise this would be going on for a long time. But there are many more of you who have kept me awake at night or stressed my mind and heart at report card time. And then lots of you who just quietly and respectfully completed your assignments and listened to my rants and ramblings. So I thank all of you. But I want to mention, a couple of dozen names that come to mind, and they are just representative maybe of all of you. Jacob O'Donnell, Sean Brown, and Nathan Hoffer have surprised me in unexpected ways over the years. Jacob put together a really great novel project and said it was actually a pretty good story. Sean, in his role in The Man Who Came to Dinner this year, demonstrated a really keen understanding of human nature and his true English competency. And Nathan peer tutored in my grade 8 classes with care and tenacity. Oh, and I mustn't forget to mention Avery Tweedy and Rajan Sidhu in this collection. Thanks, first of all, Avery, for being so willing to speak your mind and offer ideas during English classes when others were reticent to offer their opinions. And Rajan, the personal integrity that was evident in your written work, in your diligence, even when you came up against loss during the English semester, it didn't go unnoticed by me, and how I valued all of your contributions. During the first semester this year, my fondest memory is that Chelsea and Donji helped us better understand the themes of A Midsummer Night's Dream, demonstrating practically that the path of true love never did run smooth. However, like Hermia and Lysander, they have continued to find their way together, and I'm glad. Oh, I should also mention Noah and Brittany at this point, because they've demonstrated to me what a mature and honorable high school relationship can look like. Thank you to all of you. Janelle Yang and Victor Tang deserve medals in courage in my classroom for coming to an English 12 class and being willing to express their thoughts and ideas when English was still a language that they were working on understanding and using well. And on the other hand, I was really impressed with the rest of the class's respect for those two students' willingness to engage. I marveled at the discussions that we all had around language and culture and how those have affected our own stories. You listened to and respected each other's stories. That was very meaningful to me. Justin Sharma, I just want to say I hope you find funding for a better car, or that you find new ways to use Zap straps so that you can make it to your work or college classes on time. Others of you showed a real dogged, if not a bit ragged, determination to pull through your classes. Pavan Sandhu scored a deserving A on the provincial exam and has a gift for writing that must not go wasted in the future. Keely Posnikoff faced her anxiety demons and wrote astonishing prose. I'm thinking I might be buying your novel someday. Jasmine Dassel, though you were quiet in my classes, you were anything but timid in your confident words during Respect Ed workshops and represented the program so confidently to government officials and university workshops. Ryan Bales, I want to thank you for coming to tell me how well you're doing post-Delview. I was sure you would be proficient once you found your sweet spot in the trades. And I have to give special mention to Amrik Falur and Savi Kular for being two of the most conscientious and meticulous students I have ever taught. Your persistence and your doggedness in getting your assignments just right has certainly paid off. On a lighter note, I will miss saying hello to Liz and Anna in the science lab at the end of the day. Along with Amrita and Chantel, I'll remember you four as the mod squad at Delview. Steph and Amrik, it was really nice to be able to say hello to you in the morning while you were at your lockers and I stood at my door. And Curtis, I think the halls will be noticeably emptier next year without you. I really do want to apologize to all the other students I have not mentioned by name. It's not because I didn't value your contributions to my life and my thinking, but because I'm not the only teacher wanting to have a chance to congratulate all of you, and I know many of you will be mentioned by other teachers. So here's to you all. If I had a glass of wine, it would be raised to you.
Congratulations, grad class of 2015. I'd like to thank you all for being a great bunch of kids, except some of you. It's those guys over there. Anyways, it's been a pleasure teaching you computers and science. I had a lot of you in my science classes, and it was really swell. It was a really good time. You've contributed to our school in many great ways, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm being really nice to you because I know some of you one day will be changing my tires or maybe taking my pulse. So I'm just being extra careful. But really, thanks a lot and have a really great life. Come back and visit anytime and play around with our brand new computers, which you guys are leaving behind. Thank you. Bye-bye.
"2010 was the year I started teaching at Delview full-time. Coincidentally, it was the same year all of you were embarking on your high school journey. So this grad class will always hold a special place in my heart, as I've had the privilege of watching you grow and mature over the past half-decade. Believe me, some of you had a lot of growing up to do. So tonight, forget about all the drama, past and present, drama surrounding table arrangements, what to wear tonight, your limo groups. Tonight is one of the remaining times that this grad class will be together, so enjoy this well-deserved celebration. For many of you, my room became almost like a pseudo-home to you at Delview. You studied, you worked, ate, slept, watched TV, hung out with your friends, played on the computers, all of this in my room, and many times staying later than I did after school. You are the reason why I'm rarely in the staff room for lunch. And just a heads up, all your stories, gossip, and rants about students, parents, and teachers, they're all going to be coming out soon in my new book. To the D-Block Fantasy Football League members, thank you for providing an NFL junkie his fix of football during school hours. I've thoroughly enjoyed the countless football and trade talks, and I'm still a little disturbed over the time Robert was upset about this lopsided trade I offered him, and so he went outside and vandalized my car after school. I still have the photographs to prove what he did to my tires. It was a pleasure sharing my passions in graphic design and media art with some of you, and then to see that same passion and creativity develop in your photography, film, animations, and art. Especially those of you in yearbook. I'm very proud of the amazing book you produced this year, Delview's Best Yet. It was an honor working side by side with two wonderful editors in Kaylee and Brittany, and an inspiring art and design director in Nikki, and a team of fantastic creative minds that just came together to create such a wonderful yearbook for Delview. Well done, graduates of 2014. I wish you the best in whatever you choose to do in the future.
Okay, cool. Well, Grad 2014, when I was asked to do this, I honestly, it was hard for me to narrow down to a few things that I remember about you guys, because there's just so many things that I remember. And beginning with a couple of trips in Europe that we did together, my psych experiments that you guys performed unbelievably well, and things you did in that class that somewhat scared the grade 8s. Those of you that did some scary stuff, you remember what I'm talking about. To drama production that was unbelievable this year. I think you guys did a fantastic job, and you already know that. I love the play this year. But above all, I have to mention 5 individuals that are just made the best experience for me as a coach and a teacher at this school that I ever had so far. And Jacob, Robert, Sammy, Savi, and Jayton. You guys already know this, but I just want to say it again. It was the best year that I had as a teacher and a coach. Seeing you guys get better as people, being good role models to young guys, being good citizens in our community, volunteering your time to charity, and above all, loving each other and providing the sense of leadership and providing value to our family and valuing our family as Raiders, and the things that you brought on a basketball court just stopped that. I mean, this was by far the best year that we had as a basketball program, and it's because of you guys. Your legacy will live on. Your legacy lives on in these kids. They're gonna play for years to come, and I just love you guys. That's it.
Well, I really only have one thing to say. I think it's time to impose yourself in the world and carve out a new territory.